Okay folks, so here's what a floor system looks like before we put the plywood on there. This is our rigid foam that all the seams get taped up, and then we glue them into place with spray foam as well, just to make sure there's no air gaps here at all. And Jake's just over here putting the subfloor in. So this is what you can expect in the bottom of your building. There's not any air intrusion on this at all from underneath. And of course, we still have the bottom layer of pressure treated plywood. So the rationale here is, in order to get a building that is airtight, rodent tight, and watertight from the bottom, this rigid foam also acts as the vapor barrier. And because we tape it all up and glue it right to the floor joist, we now have a really good system to start the build on. So this is super solid. This one is 2 layers of rigid foam because the customer opted for R20 in the floor. The standard insulation package comes, with 1 layer of R10. So the 2 inches of this product is R10, 4 inches would be R20. So this is a lot of insulation in this floor. This building is designed to be a storage building for a solar array. It's going up into Northern Ontario, and it's going to be a really good base. This is also 16-inch centers. So the standard floor is 24-inch centers, unless you opt for the upgraded floor, which would be 16-inch on center. He's putting thousands of pounds of batteries in this thing, therefore necessitating the 16-inch on center floors. So tons of insulation, tons of structure, and this is a 10 by 16 floor that we're putting into place here. And Jake's just throwing some screws in.
Screwing around again.
Screwing around again. So there you go. That's what a Highland Outbuilding floor looks like. There's a lot in this building that you don't see, right? Like, this is all hidden stuff that we put a lot of attention to detail into. Okay, so this is a standard floor. This building is actually designed just to be an outdoor kitchen or a screened-in gazebo. We can do all kinds of custom stuff, right? So like this one in particular happens to just have the regular floor in it. So let's show you the difference. Partner's just finishing this off. This had an open end on it, so you'll actually see the pine, the difference in how it weathers. So this has been sitting outside for a few months, and this is brand new today. But here's what a standard floor looks like. So it's the same pressure treated 6x6 skid with 2x6 floor joists, but if I can get under here, this is open to the bottom. So it's right up to the subfloor. If you order a standard shed from us, there's no need to put that underfloor in there, that layer of 1/2-inch plywood. And on the side here, you see that's missing as well, because this is never going to be insulated. This is wide open. As a matter of fact, it's screened in. So this is going to act as an outdoor kitchen, but same build process, just fewer steps. So there's no insulated underfloor. There's no 1/2-inch layer of pressure treat on the bottom. There is no vapor barrier in the bottom of this. This is just going to sit on some gravel. So that's a standard floor versus an insulated one. While we're here, we might as well keep walking around. This is a little 5x5 outhouse that we put together. This is not an insulated outhouse. This is just a standard one, but it's going to get a steel door. And the same customer who spec'd out this Bancroft model, kind of cool, they've opted for the galvanized steel roof, which is a cool look. It's very sort of agricultural. They've done this so that it matches the Quonset hut that the building's going to sit close to. There's the puppy getting big. Hi, good morning. Don't jump. So let's go check this thing out. This is actually a 10 by 18 Bancroft. So we have, usually a 10 by 16 is what gets spec'd. In this case, they wanted it a little bit wider because they're gonna do some additional work inside. But these are great buildings because you get that extra height on the one side of the building. So it's a 9-footer that slopes down to a 7. In this case, this is 18 feet wide with 2 windows on the front, and then 1 window on that wall, 1 window on this wall. It's going to allow for lots of airflow. And again, guys, we can spec out the window and doors wherever you want to put them. In this case, this is where the customer wanted it. Tons of light, tons of air in here, and of course our beautiful pine tongue and groove interior. I'm loving this Bancroft. We've got one of these on our property for the kids' sleeping bunkie. It is a versatile space, and it's just a little bit different than the Algonquin style, which has the gable roof, but this building feels bigger than it is. There's no doubt about that.